Hello YouTube, it's Emerald Vizsla, and we're opening a brand new box of Maze of Muertos. So, it has been a little while since I've opened cards or collected cards, a few years I think, well, about a year and a half, I think. I'm a Dark Magician player, a filthy casual Dark Magician player, and besides all of this nostalgic value of the zombie cards in this box, I would like, I'm hoping, for a Dark Magician of Destruction. Or any of the other cards related to Dark Magician, but that's what I'm eager for. Okay. I'm not going to pause on every card because some cards aren't really for me. But I will hold them up and you can take a look at them and stuff if you haven't seen some of these yet. I'm just gonna go in order. I decided to just go ahead and buy a box of these because, like, there's so much fun things in this box that you kind of can't go wrong. See, I don't really, I don't know a lot of these ones. Condemned Dark Lord. Einroyd, a light water dragon. So I did see that one online. Very much a callback to GX for me with Bastion's cards. So that's fun. Okay. I've been hearing rumors that there are 4 secret rares in the North American boxes, and I'm in Canada, so I don't know if that applies to me. It would be really cool if it did. Yeah. Ooh, for hire and for hire. No material. Oh, I didn't have that before. Ooh, yeah, Army of the Haunted. Cool. It's like a reward of nostalgia to be able to pull cards like these. I'm glad that they exist now. I'm not particularly a Bones fan for the anime and stuff, but when the zombie deck came out, the structure deck way back when, that was a lot of fun. I did use that for a while, and I was like, ooh, am I gonna main zombies? Is that my new type now? No, but it was still a lot of fun. You're right, Eucalyptus Mole. I was watching a YouTuber open up a box the other day, or yesterday, I suppose. It's only been 2 days since it came out. And he was talking about how this is a Chumley card. I'm not that familiar with all of Chumley's deck, but I was watching an episode of GX a long time ago with Chumley's submitted field card, the Australian desert looking card. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, turns out I had that card. Got it fairly recently-ish, and I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that they literally printed that card in the TCG. So that's cool. Imperial Custom. Face-up continuous traps cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect except in Imperial Custom. You can only control Imperial Custom. Okay. I know there's a heavy emphasis on trap cards lately, even though everyone seems to think that they're dead. Vampire Sucker. I have not seen this card. I am going to read it. If you attribute a monster for Attribute 7, you contribute a zombie monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. Cool. You can use each effect of Vampire Sucker once per turn. You can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's field and defense position, but it becomes a zombie monster. If a zombie monster is special summoned from either graveyard, draw one card. Okay, the draw power on that is cool. I like that it automatically gives your opponent a zombie. I also assume that Zombie World is still an applicable field in zombie decks. I don't know. Oh, Ultra Rare. I don't really know much about the Makenko cards. About the Gold of the Netherworld. Oof. Great Mammoth of Goldfine was not much of a standout card, but I do like that it got a retrade, because, yeah, throwback. Gamma, right, okay, so as far as I know, only the one Yugi deck, that more recent Yugi and Kaiba deck that came out. Gosh, how long has it been now? That's the only place that I know that the electromagnet warriors were featured. I don't know if this is their first pack printing, but it's kind of cool to see them get a reprint. I have a soft spot for the Magnet Warriors because of Little Yugi, but I haven't much tried to use them. I'm just gonna set that aside because I want to keep that. Ooh. Oh, speaking of Zombie World, all monsters in the field and in the graveyards become zombie monsters. Cool. Oh, that's new to me. Matador Archfiend. That's cool. If this card is ritual summoned, you can add 2 Archfiend cards from your deck to your hand except Matador Archfiend. Also, this card cannot attack for the rest of this turn. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage from battles involving this card. After damage calculation, if this card battled a monster, destroy that monster, and if you do, like 1,000 damage to your opponent. That's kind of cool. He looks cool. Harima Light. Vampire Scarlet Scourge. So fancy. I also have a really big nostalgia factor for Vampire Lord. I didn't see if he was supposed to be reprinted in this set, but I heard rumors that there's going to be a new printing of him. Infernity Queen. Cool. Come on. Thank you. Adamancipator. What a word. Dampier Vampire Sheridan. Yes, kitty. Dark Lord Enchantment. Never used a Dark Lord cards. Speaking of another Dark Lord, very. Okay. Ill Blood. Ritual of the Matador. Okay, so I got the ritual. Does it do anything else? Banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1 non-ritual Archfiend monster from your hand. That's kind of cool. Ooh, Dark Magic Talisman. Well, the first Dark Magician related card. And I'll probably get a few of them. Oh no, it's already got, like, damage to it. What? Thanks. Alright, well, whatever. Next. Is this good? I haven't really, like, looked into it very much, and honestly, I'm not super chuffed about the effect. I've seen people say that it is useful, and I don't know what combos they're referring to. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that. Very cool. Ha, Call of the Haunted. The first Dark Lord. That's cool. 4,000? 3 Dark Fairy Monsters. Cannot target fairy monsters you control with card effects. You can only use 1 of the following effects per turn, and only once that turn. If this card is fusion summoned using Dark Lord Morningstar, you can destroy all cards. Ooh, that's cool. During the main phase, you can pay 1,000, special summon 1 fairy monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. I also recall the creator deck, the fairy deck, that came out not too long after the zombie deck. And that was also pretty cool. I had that for 2.2 seconds. I like rocked that deck. Maiden in Love. Oh, so cute. Oh, it's a spellcaster. Monsters your opponent controls can attack. That can attack must attack this card. Okay. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay. At the end of the damage step, if this card battled an opponent's monster, you can activate 1 of these effects. Place a Maiden counter on a face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of a monster your opponent controls with a Maiden counter. That's fun. I could see that being a very applicable card in some things. Kind of seems a little gimmicky. And she also looks like Daisy. A little bit. Dark Lord Amdusk. Fancy horse. Santa Claus! I don't think I had a copy of this card. That's cool. If summoned this way, during the end phase of this turn, you can draw 1 card. That's cool. Dark Lord Morningstar. Well, now I have the material to make that fusion. I would assume that if I just went out and bought like 3 packs of this, it wouldn't do me very much good. And then I was also, of course, trying to be aware of what each card might be valued at. And I was like, I ain't gonna go drop 60 bucks on one card, but I will drop 100 bucks on a box and see what I get. I don't know what this archetype is at all, actually. Add Emancipator. Ooh, Illusion Gate. My first secret of the box. Cool. Pay half your life points, destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible. Then you can special summon a monster from your opponent's graveyard to your field, ignoring its summoning conditions. That's really cool, but I'd be willing to part with this if somebody had a Dark Magician of Destruction and I don't get one. I'd be willing to part with this for some things, actually. Soul Union. Delta. Ooh, Delta! I don't think I own a copy of that, so it's cool. Oh. Fine. Open that way then. Banishment of the Dark Lords. Pilgrim Reaper. Oh, that's cool. Gains 200 in attack and defense for each dark monster in the graveyards. You can detach a material from this card. Each player sends the top 5 cards from their deck to the graveyard. You can... Oh, okay. It's kind of like a Needleworm, but a little bit more effective. Oh, cute. I like that. That's a level 6. Okay, so what's with the level 6 thing? Dark Aribo. Cool. When a fiend monster and or fusion monster you control are targeted for an attack, or a card or effect is activated that targets them, you can discard this card, and then target one of those monsters until the end of this turn. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Cool. Also, its effects activated in the monster zone cannot be negated. Cool. If this card is sent from the hand or graveyard by a card effect, you can add a polymerization from your deck to your hand. See, now currently... I'm not even using polymerization in my Dark Magician deck. I have another Dark Magician deck of like older cards, so it could probably fit in there, but since we're relying on Secrets of Dark Magic these days, Mirakabe. Festivalloon. This is a wacky card art. Also, I think this is like my 3rd illusion monster. I don't have a lot of illusion monsters yet. I will put Dark Karibo here. I don't know if at this rate I'm going to be able to, like, make a Bones deck, especially if I don't get one of the Pumpkin cards, so there's that. Magic Planter. Whoa, what's this about? Do you see this? Is that supposed to be there? It's this little misprint thing? It's like artwork coming through the top of the spell card. You see that? A fairy... Magnetic Field, cool. Stare of the Snakehair, ultra rare. That's cool. I do like that she got a new retrain because the other one is non-impressive whatsoever. Cool. Heroes Rule, 5 freedoms. Oh, I've been wanting to read this card because every time somebody shows it, they pass by it. Target up to 5 cards in your graveyard, banish them. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it, then target one of your banished elemental hero monsters. Special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. That's cool. I love the dual discs, so any art that has them in there is neat. Alpha! Okay, so will I at least get the trio? One set of the trio in this? One. Okay, so I got a decent amount of these guys now. The Fur Hire, okay. Dark Lord Rebellion. Sandwich Day. 200 life points. Draw 1 card and reveal it. Okay. That's fun. Baneshade? Target 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Apply this effect based on the number of cards in your graveyard with that face-up card's name. Destroy it, banish it, banish it. Also, all cards with the same name from your opponent's field and graveyard. That's cool. Alright. Hey, another talisman. Wahoo. Also, since we're opening a lot of zombie cards or vampire cards, if you've never seen Dracula Dead and Loving It, a Mel Brooks film featuring Leslie Nielsen, I definitely recommend it. It's one of my favorite movies from the 90s. Vampire. Magnet conversion. Okay, cool. Heart of Gaia. That's fun. Yay, a Yugi card. Well, I suppose it's a little bit more of a Solomon card, right? I will put that aside. Santa Claus. Stinger, the electric expeller. That's cool. I like normal monsters. Hang on, did I miss putting... One second. Snake hair goes there. Last one on the left side. It's another magic planter with no weird art thing going on. Ultimate Slayer. Gracia. Chibi Time Wizard! That's fun. That's very cool. Satisfied with that. That's wicked. I'd still part with it for Dark Magician of Destruction, though. Gamma. We don't need Gamma. Now we need Beta. So we're just waiting on Beta, right? Yeah, because we got Alpha and Gamma. Ah! The Chibi Time Wizard. That is so cool. That's very cool. I should put that in something right now, just for a few minutes. Whip. All right, we got the other half of the box. If you made it this far, feel free to leave me a like. Okay. Ooh, Lightning Storm, huzzah! I have not, I don't have any copies of Lightning Storm. This one's got a white dot on it, that's great. Got Emancipator Seeker. Overload Future Fusion. I do not want this card at all. Dark Lord and Dusk. Ah, Beta. There we go. We got at least one set of the Electromagnet Warriors. Well, I mean, I think that there's a chance that there's probably 4 if there was 2 secret rares on that side. There was 2, right? What was the other one? Oh, I suppose I didn't take it out. Let's go get it really quick. Illusion Gate. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, Call of Muhammad. BEF Zelos. I do like the Gradius cards. I don't really use them, but once I found out that Konami had made the Gradius games and then there was also the Gradius cards, I was like, that's so cool. And I've had an appreciation for them ever since. Masked Hero Dusk Crow. Okay. Yay, Squirrel. Squirrel. Cool. I remember the old Bazoo. Uriah. I also think it's curious that they just put the 1. Why is it just the 1 in here? I know there's the alt art, but why just Uriah? Man, Zombie World. The first Dark Lord. Red Lotus King, Flame Crime. Okay. I don't want this. It's cool. It looks great. But I can't use it. So Prima Light. And another Great Mammoth. I will put this in a sleeve. Put it in a sleeve. Zomb. Oh. Yeah, Pilgrim Reaper. Oh, what is that? Is this misprinting going on down here too? Are you seeing this? Weird leaky letters? Chronicle Sorceress. Okay, so that's a cool pull. Because I know it's associated with Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. So that's cool. That is a great pull. Yay. That's fun. Ritual of the Matador. Burgundy the Magic Elf. Spellcaster. If a card is discarded from your opponent's hand by card effect, you can inflict 400 damage to your opponent for each card. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can discard a random card from your opponent's hand. I'm glad it does both, but it's a little bit roundabout way. Ah, Drill Arm Dragon. That's so cute. That is so cute. Dark Lord Contact. Yeah, some of these silver letters are a little bleedy, but it actually looks like a cool font. Vampire Sucker. No material. Vortex of Time. Very cool art, even though that it doesn't even look anything like a zombie-related card. I know it's specifically just referencing Joey's battle, but it's cool. When your opponent activates a normal or quick play spell card or effect, or a monster effect, while you control a zombie monster and Call of the Haunted, your opponent tosses a coin, and their activated effect becomes the following. Heads, your opponent must banish one monster they control. Tails, you must banish all monsters you control. So you just literally give Time Wizard's effect to an opponent? That's kind of fun. Okay, I keep seeing this guy too, and I wanted to read it. He looks like Duke's monster. Orgoth the Relentless, that's the one. You can discard one card, special summon a level 4 lower dragon monster from your hand or deck. But negate its effects. Okay. Shateki. Lightwater Dragon. Cool. Magnetic Field. Dark Lord Enchantment. Imperial Custom. Masked Hero Atomic. Cool. Bazoo. Alpha. Cool. Still hoping for that. Still hoping for that Dark Magician of Destruction. Mayhem for Hire. Tarantula Tribute. Nice. Whoa! Secret Rare Ectoplasmic Fortification. That's cool. If you control no monsters, add a level 6 zombie monster or one Call of the Forgotten from your deck to your hand. Zombie monsters you control gain 400 attack, then you can draw cards equal to the number of Call of the Haunted you control. That's a very cool card. Secret Rare number 3. I guess it's true. There's 4, and there's only 1 left, so here's hoping. That's very cool. Also, I would part with this if it means getting Dark Magician of Destruction. Wow. I'm going to take from the bottom after this one, just so that there's still a chance of pulling something fun on the last pack. Yeah, these leaky fonts. Leaky. Rescue Ace Impulse. Overload Furious Dragon. That's cool. 2 dark monsters, that's it? Oh, dragon monsters. Deadly Zombie Breath. Okay, I haven't even read this card. That's cool. If you control a zombie monster and Call of the Haunted, target one monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. If you control a zombie monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face-up card you control and one face-up card your opponent controls, send them to the graveyard. Alright. Another Talisman. Endless Enigma. Okay. I'm gonna pull from the bottom. We got 4 left. Okay, 4 left. Ah! Dark Lord Contract. Whoa! Number 32, Shark Drake. Chibi! Wow. Okay, so we did not get Dark Magician of Destruction. We didn't get any of the Dark Magician cards that I was after, which is kind of what I was concerned about, but that's okay. This was very fun. I'm willing to part with this too. Nope. Woo. Cool. 3 left. Banishment of the Dark Ones. Magistus of Flame. Okay. Ultimate Slayer. The Undying Legion. Ultra. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that Tiger Axe, Flame Swordsman, and Red Eyes are all zombies on the card. That's very cool. Oh, that's very cool. Wow. I'll put that one in a sleeve too. Why not? Two more. Ooh, Treasure Panther. That's so cute. Oh my god. You can send 1 normal monster from your deck to the graveyard. That's cool. If a face-down defense position monster is on the field and this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. You can target up to 3 face-down defense position monsters on the field, change them to attack position. Then, if you change 3 monsters to attack position by this effect, inflict 900 damage to your opponent. 900? That's it? It's so cute. Great Mammoth of the Netherworld. Ill Blood. Starts up a Just Plane. Alright, last pack. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me today. It's been a fun time. I'll definitely be returning to my local card shop to see what we can manage to find next. Here we go, last pack. Lightning Storm, 2 copy, cool. Wow. Vice Shark, cool. Wicked. This was a very fun time. Thanks for coming on the journey with me. If you'd like to leave a like on the video, I'd appreciate it. I can't promise you I'm going to make more card opening content, but I certainly do enjoy opening packs. So if you find yourself back on my channel, you might be able to look forward to another video sometime soon. Thank you so much. Have a good one.